Yes! Oh, fuck yeah.
Back on Need for Speed, and today we're here on Need for Speed Most Wanted because I'm bringing back a little series. So as you guys may be aware, I've done plenty of mod videos on Need for Speed Most Wanted, all videos that did relatively well, and I was like, you know, why not do, I don't know why I stopped, I actually have no clue. Now, if you look through, like, pretty much all the cars are, like, mod. What? As soon as I say that, it only comes up with the standard cars. There we go. That was actually the car I was going to do in today's video. That's kind of ruined the surprise. Here we go, we've got more. We've got a GTR here, we've got a Ferrari 360. We carry on scrolling. We've got F-Type. There's all types of shit in here. Like, literally, my game is more modded than standard at this point, really. Anyway, as you saw a minute ago, the car we're going to cover today is this. Mitsubishi. Because obviously, you know, I had to do Mitsubishi since Mitsubishi, they're relevant, they're going to come up in search results, and this just made sense. It's quite a nice car as well. If you haven't noticed. So for those that don't know, I know this car specifically from Gran Turismo. It's a time attack car over in Japan, as you can see. Nob drives it for some reason. Shout out to Nob though. I just want to say the interior from this angle looks really fucking detailed, but obviously we can't go inside, so that's a bit of a problem. No, that looks the interior looks more detailed than the fucking rims. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty mad car. Obviously, it's already been customized and stuff. That exhaust does literally look, from that angle, it just looks flat. It doesn't actually look like an exhaust, but you can see it does pop out. This car for me, like I said, found from Gran Turismo. It's always a car I've really liked. I remember a Muse GT1, another car that was in Gran Turismo that I found. You know, these types of cars aren't really in Gran Turismo anymore. I know the Muse is, but I know this isn't. And with Mitsubishi being, I mean, to be honest, Gran Turismo just get everyone. It's like, just because they're Japanese, they can relate. I don't even know. I was about to make a joke then. I probably shouldn't go there. Right, let's go ahead and have a look at the performance and shit. Right, so is it already upgraded? It is not already upgraded. Interesting. Well, luckily, this has my cars. And luckily, in my cars, we can max the performance with one button. Boom. Need to be 2015. Need to be payback. What are you saying? Need to be 2019. Include these features. Stop taking things out of your games. Right, and that's pretty much rounds it up for the customization. If we go over to the body stuff, there's nothing, because like I'm not sure if you can already tell, but it's a little bit customized. Can we do the rims? I mean, I'm not sure if I even want to do the rims, but we can. Oh, I think I might want to do the rims, actually. That looks a bit dirty. No, that actually looks fucking naughty. With the I didn't even mean to go on BBS that time, but those LMs look very, very thick. RSGT. To be honest, any of... Wait, those were GTs. Oh, these are LMs. Oh, okay. To be honest, any of the BBS rims probably suit that car. That just reminds me of Rio's Evo from Pro Street. Any of the BBS rims really suit this car. I'm going to carry on going along. There might be some weird ones. Like, that just looks so... Let's go ahead and pick some of the BBSs. The BBSs are fucking hard. Yeah, we could go for the... I don't know. There's so much choice. Genuinely, like, so much choice. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just go for the first ones we saw, because those do look really fucking nice. I noticed the normal rims were yellow as well, so maybe we'll change that in a bit. As for any other customization options, I assume we can actually put a roof scoop on. That's quite interesting. I'm not even... That's a bit mad. I actually think this is a car that would... If that was the same colour as the actual body, I think this car would suit a roof scoop. Because it's time attack, innit? I'm going to leave it be, though. I'll leave it be, but I do think this is a car that would suit it. Yeah, the hood was... I didn't expect to be able to do the hood because it was already custom. I think a lot of the stuff that's already custom is stuff that you're not going to be able to customize. But anyway, we'll have our new shoes. Let's go over to the visual stuff and see if we can do anything color-wise. So it doesn't look like it. I'm not actually sure if that even changes anything other than the roof scoop color. What we can go ahead and do, though, is change the rim paint. Now, the original rims were kind of like that kind of color. It's going to be a bit hard to get the exact color on this game because that was a bit of a different tint of yellow. But to be honest, maybe like that, like a bit of a grey, like shiny grey. I don't really want to put that yellow on it. That yellow looked a tad bit disgusting. Yeah. Right, let's go back out here. Window tint maybe we could do. Yeah, we can do window tint. We'll make that like a black or red. We can make that dark red to suit the car, I guess. And that pretty much rounds it up for the customization on this Evo. Yeah, like I told you, there wasn't really going to be much, but it looks rapid and it looks fucking sick. Hopefully this handle's a bit different to the normal Evo. I do remember the normal Evo being quite good in this game. So what we're going to go ahead and do is get into a race. We're going to go put it on hard, turn all the ketchup off and shit, and see if I still get the flex. You know what? let's mix it up a bit. Like, I was just going to go into a sprint race then, but this is Need for Speed Most Wanted. So we've got speed traps and lap knockouts, 2 modes which I really want to see in another Need for Speed game. I don't know why it hasn't been done since. These 2 modes are sick. That's just a little thing I wanted to say. If, like, I'm sure everyone else does as well, we might as well use these modes since they're here. So we'll go ahead and do speed trap. I have done a lap knockout like video relatively recently. Well, not recently, like a few months ago. But I'm gonna have a flick through these. Pick a relatively long one because I do like it long. 8.9 miles is the longest one, and that's, it doesn't show the best time, but we'll go ahead and do that one. I trust this game's length judgment. Sometimes if it's too long, it just hurts to do it for that. Is catch-up on, or if it's catch-up on, would it be harder with it on or off? I guess we'll keep it off. And if it's too easy, we can back out. I think that's right. Right, Mitsubishi HKS CT230R. Let's go. And it feels really good to be back on this game. Got a few mods on it, as you can tell. It's 1080p and up frames. And there's a Centenario there. And I remember last time I used a Centenario, it was ridiculously open. Look at, it's already, look at those rims. What the fuck? Right, that Centenario is absolutely flying, and immediately this motion blur is making me feel sick. Right, we're going to take all of you out just like that. Nos into that corner. Was that any good? Oh, fuck. Right then, Hunter. You'll fucking kill yourself. I'll tell you what, though. Around corners, this is ridiculously light. Like, very, very light. They've definitely done something to the handling. I don't remember any car feeling this light. Right, Nos. Oh. I'm going to have to get very far in the lead because right now, I don't think I'm actually doing particularly well. This is really fucking weird. I've just remembered that in quick races, no police. I would have liked to do police with this because of the car being so. It genuinely feels like one of the police cars. It genuinely feels that light. But obviously, with the Underground 2 Let's Play, having been playing that recently, like, this genuinely feels so different to Underground 2. It's a bit weird. You don't think about it till you're playing back to back. But this is just a lot lighter. It's a lot more forgiving as well, I'm noticing. Right, we're going to go ahead and nos into there. Oh, let's see how we got a bit of slip. See how we got a bit of slip there? That would not happen in Underground. That would not happen. Or maybe it's the mod, I don't know. Maybe it's a mixture of both. But that fully slipped then. And lost again. We are so far in the lead. I think I probably should have turned catch up on. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn catch up on. They are very far behind. Hopefully that makes for a bit more of an interesting race because I don't just want to be leading in front all the time. That's a bit boring. What the hell is that exhaust on that Cadillac? I'm going to let him go in front. What the fuck? Some of these design choices, even 2005, must have been questionable. Like that anal exhaust. What the fuck? I've only ever seen that look nice on like a few cars, and it's never going to look nice on a Cadillac. Right, there we go. Much better through there, and I'm starting to get used to this car now. You've got to kind of trail. It's really, really weird saying this because it's Need for Speed, but you kind of have to trail brake going into corners or just like tap the handbrake type thing. Otherwise, you're just going to lose it all. But this is, I actually can't get over how light this feels. Just like all mods that are on the channel, the link will be down in the description if you want to go ahead and try this yourself, along, you know, with like the site and stuff, so you can go ahead and have a look at any mod you want to go look at. I've done a bunch of videos like this. If you search like M3 GTR and Underground 2 and stuff, they'll all come up. So if you do want to go ahead and watch those as well, that's there. I don't know, this is something that I'll probably end up doing every now and then, like stick and twist, just because like it is quite fun to like look what people are still making in 2018. Like this mod came out relatively recently, which is a bit mad to think. I can't believe people are still making mods for a game which is like literally over 10 years old at this point. How old is it? 2005, 2018. So 13 years. That's crazy. I'm starting to control the bits here. Speed. Now don't fucking do that. Don't slip. In there with fucking... I've turned catch-up on and it has not made any difference. With catch-up, aren't they supposed to like, you know, like catch up? The NOS, it just... When I press A on the NOS, it feels like a go-kart. It's fucking crazy. Of course, now they're going to catch up, aren't they? Spencer's literally like 40 miles away from me as well. This is not good. I forgot how mad the motion blur is in this though. Like, if you go above anything above like 150, I'm pretty much blind. It just looks like the person on the video is just taking a lot of fucking drugs. Like, why is everything distorted? Imagine what it'd be like if I actually did distort the gameplay. You literally wouldn't be able to see anything. That being said though, we've kind of got away, which I wasn't expecting to do on with catch up on. And we're also quite far ahead in the lead in terms of the speed trap time. So this mod may very well be OP. It's either that's OP or I'm doing really well. I actually don't feel like I've done amazingly well in this race. So it could be either of the two. But either way, I'd say it's definitely worth a download. to be honest. A little bit of fun, you know, like, just, it's a bit fun to play with. It's an Evo, so, you know, there's that. And that pretty much rounds up for this video. I'm quite happy with that. Like, that was an alright video. Anyway, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe, and peace.